जैसे कि आपने ITCN एग्जीबिशन के बारे में डिटेल रिपोर्ट मिलाजा की, इस पर मजीद बात करने के लिए हमारे साथ यहाँ स्टूडियोज में इसी एग्जीबिशन के पार्टिसिपेंट मौजूद हैं। डॉक्टर टोनी मर्फी, वाइस प्रेसिडेंट गार्टनर इनकॉर्पोरेशन। हाय डॉक्टर टोनी एंड वेलकम टू द शो।
Thank you very much indeed.
Mr. Tony, could you please tell us what is the concept of knowledge-based economy?
Okay, perhaps I could tell you first what it isn't. It isn't necessarily the really high-tech laboratory-based stuff that we sort of associate with it. What it actually can mean is something as simple as a farmer using his mobile phone to check out on the weather forecast, or it could mean, we'll say, a very small business using the internet on a dial-up connection to look for more customers or to check an order. So it's a very simple thing, but it's pervading every part of the economy.
Dr. Tony, what are the main areas or sectors in knowledge-based economy?
You mean in Pakistan or?
In Pakistan and worldwide.
Yeah, well, worldwide, I mean, the main sectors are obviously the computer sector, but it also has gone in very much into the manufacturing, and services like banking. So what was previously, we might say, a bank of 100,000 people ran a certain level of business, now they might be doing it with 10,000 people. Similarly, it might have taken 2 months to process an insurance claim heretofore, but in the knowledge-based economy, with all the various technologies and new skills, could be done to a matter of hours. So it's throughout the economy really, but obviously some areas like farming wouldn't be as impacted as, we'll say, things like financial services and so on.
Okay. What is the world scenario of knowledge-based economy and its impact on developing countries like Pakistan?
Well, Pakistan is a lot further on than most people realise, and in fact most Pakistanis realise. You've got a $2 billion software sector here, which is growing very rapidly, by the way. The whole economy is growing very rapidly, and the knowledge-based technologies are permeating a lot of in the banking sector and in the telecommunications sector and others as well. But primarily that if a country and developing world doesn't move more towards knowledge-based and knowledge-enhanced economies and enterprises, they're going to fall further behind the developed world.
Okay, how do you see the status of Pakistan in knowledge-based economy?
Well, as I mentioned, it is a lot. I think Pakistan has an image problem worldwide which isn't justified. I mean, I've been here a number of times and I've been simply amazed at how lovely the place is, how well it runs, how well it's operated. I've had no sense of insecurity. Yet that it suffers from a wrong perception abroad. And the same happens on the technology side. You've got some world-leading companies here, technology companies, very good ones, who are selling into the US, Western Europe. And you've developed your infrastructure very significantly over the last couple of years. And you're also bringing in the supporting legislation. So definitely starting from a low base, I have to say, but Pakistan is making very, very rapid progress in terms of the knowledge economy and its IT sector.
What do you think, in which areas Pakistan lack in comparison with other countries?
I would say primarily it lacks the infrastructure at this point in time. It lacks, even though it produces a high number of graduates, it has a lack in terms of, we'll say, the soft skills and project management skills and things like that. But in most other areas, it has the basics, because Pakistanis have shown abroad that they can be highly, highly innovative, very entrepreneurial, have run very good businesses. So I think most of the ingredients are there already if you keep up the good work that has already been done over the last 4 or 5 years.
Any suggestions how Pakistan can improve its status in IT and telecommunication?
Well, we're doing a report for the Software Export Board, and it'll be primarily focused on that. But we would think the main focus should be on improving the image of Pakistan abroad, and that you can learn from how India has done, as they have been very successful in creating an image and a brand of a technology oriented country. Pakistan needs to do that. The next main step would be the human resources, developing your human resources. There's good work being done at the moment. There has been a lot of improvement in the last few years, but human resources is everything, and that is, I think, where the country needs to focus most.
Dr. Tony, you have signed a contract with Pakistan Software Export Board to conduct a study on Pakistan IT
Yes.
Sector. On which areas this study would be focused?
Well, we focus on every relevant area. We're focusing on the infrastructure, we're focusing on the people, we're focusing on the companies that are there at the moment, we're focusing on the potential markets, and we're focusing on the on where the opportunities might lie. So it's a very comprehensive study. And
Your comments about your experience in ITC and exhibition?
Very positive. I mean, I think it's been a very good show. It's been, it seems to be very well laid out, a lot of different technologies there, and it compares well with what I've seen worldwide.
Thank you so much, Dr. Tony, for joining us.
You're more than welcome.
इसी के साथ ही हम चलते हैं ब्रेक की तरफ. अपने सजेशंस और व्यूज के लिए आप हमें लिख सकते हैं business tonight@cnbcpakistan.com. मजीद अपडेट के लिए हमारे साथ रहिए.